Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
How we doing, me old China?
That's racist.
Actually, that's Cockney. Cockney rhyming slang for mate.
Cockneys can still be racist, Richard.
Hey, I guess you're right. And on that inauspicious start, do you want to see what game we're playing today?
Okay.
This is something that I bought on the recent Nintendo sale for the Switch.
You paid for this.
It was about £1. And it is the Casebook of Arkady Smith, which is this character here, who
He
I'll be
looks
playing
like
as.
a reject 90s film character.
He does. Our Arcady. So I cut about and solve mysteries and crimes and such, have you?
Without
Oh.
apparently moving your shoulders. Because those are very stiff shoulders.
Shoulder movement's overrated. So if you want a bit of background into the game, then we've got a little bit here that I can read, if you'd like, or you can read it if you'd rather.
No, you can read it.
Oh, charming. Late in the 21st century, civilization was lost in turmoil and tribalism. A new organisation was created to administer the population known as CitySec, trademark. City security was so successful, they grew to having authority over the entire justice system. Crime was so prevalent in the early days that it had to be contracted out to special officers known as city investigators. They investigate the crime and are able to pass judgment autonomously. They report their findings to CitySec and let them decide the appropriate punishment. Only a few CitySec investigators remain today. Arkady Smith, that's us, is the most respected investigator left. So we're looking at basically Judge Dredd,
Is he the
but
only
less
one
gory.
left?
I am the only one. Oh, and there's a little mini game called Tunnel Runner as well.
You didn't explain why is the only one left.
I don't know, gross negligence? Unclear. A guide to working as a city investigator. Okay, I'll probably need that. Excuse me while I cut about. Oh, I best pick my handgun up.
So apparently the whole of civilization basically fell and got rebuilt. And yet you go around with a handgun.
I do. That's the gist of it there, Phil.
Not anything fantastical or new. A handgun.
May I be the first to say, nah, see? That
No.
exact position as well. Yeah. There we go, lovely. So I have played this for maybe an hour or so before. This is the very start though, because I've... Good God, I can run! I can run. I can fight!
He also has no body shape.
But look at how quick I am.
Yes, but that's very like it looks almost like his legs are bending backwards when he runs.
Oh, Evans, you're right. Oh! I nearly met my untimely demise. Getting crushed in a lift door. That's an auspicious way to go. Oh, for fuck's sake. Up I go.
And there's not even any lift music.
Ah, speaking of music, seeing as there is a lack of music in the game, would you like to explain a little bit about what we're hearing right now?
Sure. Other than Richard talking, and the game, we are listening to some DMCA-free music,
Yay!
which can be found on Spotify, and the artist is Huskerton.
Oh, dear lord.
Do these handle like coffee?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, that-
God.
That
Whoops.
doesn't look. Oh,
Whoops. No, that's not right.
quit.
Quit, that's it.
Can't handle the cars. Quit.
The rest of the episode will just be us talking smack about it. No, I'm willing to give it another chance.
I'm willing to give it another chance from accidentally pressing the pause menu. I should hope so.
Oh, right, this is my map. So I need to go to city set.
That's a map.
Yeah,
They all look the same.
I know. Can you see a marker of any kind? Am I
No.
literally driving away from it? Did I set a marker or did I exit it by accident?
I think you exited it. Oh, there's on.
No, I did set a marker. I mean, it's quite a nice premise for a game, I think. You know, a film noir inspired, cyberpunk themed detective game.
Yeah, Rich, they had all those themes in the 80s and 90s. That's how we got stuff like Blade Runner.
Yeah, man. Blade Runner was sick.
Yeah, but, you know, then they had games based off of that. I'm sure they weren't great, but, you know.
Did you watch the most recent Blade Runner? They rebooted it, didn't they?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I felt about it.
I didn't see it. I was just wondering if it was worth watching.
I'd say if you're curious, then yeah, you might as well. It's not that impactful though, I'd say.
Definitely not as genre-defining as the first one.
Yeah, but I don't think that's on them. I think that's because it's been so long and the tastes have changed.
Yeah.
So that, you know.
I'd just like to say I'm not intentionally driving like a tool here.
I mean, he is.
I'm really not. Oh, I'm here.
So, City Sec is the place where all these people, like, you know, carry out justice. And you're the only one left, so you have a whole building to yourself, technically.
Which all these people are guarding. I'm presuming there's like admin people. Oh, Dave, do you want to choose a crime for me to investigate? We've got another page, so don't make your choice just yet.
I'll let you pick.
More crimes, please. Eventide. I want to take on a crime contract. I don't know, pal. How's about the Kabuki Killer? That sounds like something I can get my teeth
Sure.
into. Use the CS terminal to read the case notes. Okay, I'll investigate and report back.
Oh god, that was awful.
That was loud, wasn't it? Can I... there we go. Case notes. Victim, Mr. Grey. Valenta's bar.
Mr. Grey.
Yeah. A murder has been reported, CitySec. The report came from Valenta's bar during a private function. The location was secured and all suspects are still there. Visit Valenta's bar and find out who killed Mr. Grey.
This sounds like the start of like a really futuristic Reservoir Dogs.
Or Cluedo rebooted.
Yeah.
You know what I think does need a gritty reboot? It's Cluedo. We did have a film with it, didn't we? I'm sure it had Tim Curry in it.
I think it did have a film, but
Oh,
you know, isn't like basically any sort of murder mystery film essentially the same?
yeah. Oh,
So like that would mean that
I didn't press a button to get in my car. I was just in it.
well, you know,
God, miles away.
it's just the magic of transporting.
I think if nothing goes into my path, I can even it out. There we go.
If nothing gets in your way, you can drive in a straight line. That
Yeah.
is good to know.
It's easier said than done, pal. Oh, God. security, help. I am security. I am the law, seeing as I'm a modern day Judge Dredd.
I mean, he doesn't say that in the reboot.
Does he not?
No. I couldn't imagine him doing it because it would just be really weird, wouldn't it?
It is like really cheesy, isn't it? The original with old Sly. Oops, daisy.
Could you stop abusing people on the road?
Never.
And you are going to have a driver's license at some point.
So are you.
Yeah, but hopefully not showing people that I can drive this badly.
Oh, pal, we should do a racing game at some point. Then we can really show people how bad we are at drive. Well, I'm bad at driving games. How are you on driving games?
I wouldn't say I'm awful. I'm just not the best. Like, people have like had hissy fits because I play dirty. Like
smashing people into the like barricades and that sort of thing.
No, like when I used to go 1v1 on Most Wanted, like a long time ago.
Oh.
You ran over
Sorry,
that
pal.
person and flipped your car. How strong are their bones? Yeah, no, when I used to play Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Sorry, go on, mate. Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Yeah, when you used to set off, you stopped running over people and cars.
Well, they're getting in my way.
Then drive normal.
I really can't. It could well be user error.
It's 100% user error at this point. Like, there's no way you could drive this back. Like, you could have driven slower.
I'm not really sure how you like accelerate to max and then. Ah! Oh, that was quite nice actually.
Yeah, but you need to get out your car.
Right. Nah, what's gone off? Oh, for fuck's sake. Let me out. Thank you. This appears to... Are you alright, pal? Oh, he was leaning. I thought he was stuck. Cool.
He's stretching his legs.
I'm in a bar. Oh, what's gone off here then? Hello. Why is everyone wearing masks? Mr. Grey. Oh man, you were right. It is a Reservoir Dogs thing. Everyone's wearing differently coloured masks.
Yeah, because they're kabuki masks.
Who are you? I'm Mr. Red. Why are you here? I'm part of the club. He's not giving me a lot of information here.
But you need to
This
ask
is
the
a
right
meeting.
question.
What do you do in this club? You can probably guess. See why you would think that, but no. Okay. Secret society? You like escape rooms? You all like magic tricks.
Yeah, do you remember that guy that oh, what was it? Who did all the magic tricks and he always wore a mask like that. And then he'd explain to you how it was done.
Yeah. I remember watching it. It was on like Channel 5 in my youth, I think. Why was the room dark? They were celebrating with cake and somebody turned out the lights. Who do you think murdered him? Must have been one of those other guys. Maybe Mr. Blue. They say the best men are moulded out of faults. Okie dokie. So, what are you saying, pal? Ah! Oh. What's going on? Oh, don't tell me I've got to go through this with everyone.
Probably.
Oh, I can just go magic.
Yeah.
Magic and illusions. I find you all pretty creepy. Do you know who murdered Mr. Grey? The room was too dark. Somebody turned out the lights. Who do you think murdered him? Must have been one of the other guys. Maybe Mr. Oh, they're all gonna accuse it. Fuck's sake.
You gotta be a detective, ain't you?
Yeah. I'm not sure. Maybe someone had a personal grudge. Like who? Mr. White. In a false quarrel, there is no true valour. Eh? Alright, where's Mr. White? There's Mr. White. They all just stood around while the mate's body's just there. The corpse of Mr. Grey. The body appears to have been stabbed multiple times. Right, okay, so we're looking for a knife of some kind.
That's not helpful, though.
Who are you? I'm Mr. White. Why are you here?
That's my name again.
It's Mr. White. What glove?
It's like a toothpaste advert.
Mr. White.
Yeah.
You all like magic tricks? Yes. Do you know who murdered Mr. Grey? No, it was dark. Didn't see anything. He's gonna tell me to go and talk to Mr. Green. Or Mr. Orange. Yep, Mr. Green. So I'm arguing with Mr. Green. So everyone's had a bit of a barney with this Mr. Grey character from the looks of it.
Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying,
yeah, sorry, I keep cutting you off, pal.
You do, yeah, massively. But yeah, I used to crash into people at the start line, basically to cut them off and so I could speed ahead. And they used to just hate it, so they just used to quit. You know.
Was that early 2010 scumbag trolling?
Pretty much, yeah. It was just because I could. And there's nothing against it, because obviously the game doesn't, like, you know, it doesn't, like, penalise you for crashing into somebody.
Ah, I see.
I don't play the friggin' sports ones, though, you know, where it's, like, proper racing.
Yeah.
I prefer the street racing stuff.
Yeah, like, I think my favourite one, looking back, might be Need for Speed Underground 2, because that was a hell of a game.
Yeah, and it had a really good soundtrack.
It really did, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely top notch. So he's the only one who didn't get accused by his other pals. The room was too dark. Okay. Why was the room dark? Because there were a cake coming out. Who was standing next to him? Must have been one of the other guys. Did he have any enemies? Not sure. Maybe someone had a personal grudge. Could have been any of the other guys. Right, okay. So, shall we look around for some evidence then?
Sure.
Well, there's the cake. That doesn't look like enough cake to feed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Maybe that's why they were murdered, so they'd have more cake.
Because of cake?
Yeah. Empty packet of playing cards. Okie dokie. What's this? A chest with a keypad lock. Oh. I'm gonna need some kind of code, it would seem. Is there a helpful barkeep around that I can hassle for information? A wooden chest. Can I not open the wooden chest? A locked filing cabinet. Okay. So that just goes in a circle. Okay. So I'll have a look upstairs, see if there's anything up here that might indicate the crack. Another wooden chest. Another locked filing cabinet. There's a lot of locked things around here. So I need some kind of code to open that keypad chest, right?
I'm going to say yes.
Is there... Why am I just flailing around with my... Oh, okay. Right, okay. So I can change what item I've got out and then ask people about it. I just need some evidence now. Any kind of evidence will do, so I can ask everyone what the crack is. Any kind of evidence will do, so I can ask everyone what the crack is. Maybe if I talk to the guy guarding the door, he might have some suggestions on what to do.
How the hell's he gonna know? He just turned up.
I don't know. Missed it. Never mind. I'm not trying to talk to you, good sir. Possibly. What are you saying, pal? He doesn't have very
Clearly
much
not
to
a
say at all. There must be something I'm missing. There must be some kind of evidence laying around. Wait, where's the knife from the cake? Because the slice has been cut out in it, hasn't it?
Oh no, they cut the cake.
If I go around... Ah! Another locked filing cabinet. Why are so many things locked? 'Cause I don't want people nosing around it, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, these all seem like rich, interesting characters. Need some kind of evidence. Or I could just go back to the station and just accuse someone randomly of doing it. But that's not how justice works.
I mean, that technically is in your case.
There must be more to this.
No, there should be more to this, but when you give a guy complete power over everything, there kind of isn't.
When you give someone the remit to become Judge, Judy, and Executioner.
Judge Judy.
Yeah.
No, Judge Jury, not Judy. Judy has nothing to do with this.
I don't care about the filing cabinet. I want to look at this plant pot. Oh, that's not a plant pot. Never mind.
I'm no longer invested. It's not a plant pot.
Right.
You're a bit special sometimes, aren't you, Rich?
I certainly am. And that's one of my more endearing qualities. What do you do in this club?
Yes, endearing. Let's go with that, shall we? You know what I find ridiculous is that when a game tends to start being a trend, a lot of games come out like that are very similar.
Oh yeah, what like?
For example, you know that Mario Kart was like popular in general, and then it got really, really popular like later on.
Oh yeah.
And then we ended up having Sonic Racing, and then we had like Garfield
Crash
Racing.
Team Racing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like,
yeah.
you know, it's one of those where it's like, seriously?
So everyone just seems to be pointing the finger at each other. Come on, Mr. Blue, what are you saying? Oh, it's not over there.
That is blue.
Abadi abada.
Yeah, even Armor 3 had a car expansion.
Interesting.
Like Armor 3, which is an army game, had a go-karting section. And it was like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, yeah, we're soldiers, but look at these go-karts. It's like, what?
I need to find the knife, I think. Wait, the knife wasn't sticking out of his body, was it? And I've just been blind.
We didn't search his body.
Didn't I? I don't
No,
know.
you just inspected it. You just examined it. You didn't search him.
Empty packet of playing cards.
Oh, yeah, because you found that earlier. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I must have done that. Why can't I examine the cake? Oh. See me levitate away slowly.
Because you're a smooth criminal.
Just one of them, isn't it? When a game gets incredibly popular, like a lot of people want, like game developers and such, just want to get in on the goods, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm a city investigator. Who the hell are you? Oh, right, so they all love magic tricks. I bet he's not really dead, is he?
Maybe.
It's all some kind of illusion.
Or he is dead and you should feel really bad about it.
Are you saying Mr. Green? I don't think Mr. Green got accused last time. Or did he? I don't know. Because they all seem to say the same one each time, so it's not random. Oh, this is a real brain tickler, isn't it?
That sounds like a horrible phrase. Yeah.
Like
Same.
the chest burster.
Yeah, that just reminds me of aliens, but it's just a disgusting way of saying, you know, it's a brain teaser.
So I've gone round in a big circle. What are you saying? Has no one actually accused you?
I'm not actually saying anything.
Somebody turned out the lights. Who was standing close to him?
And then he was like, I can see, I can fight.
Could have been any of those other guys. Oh, I can't look up a walkthrough in part 1. Although there is the very real possibility that the next hours could be me just in this same room.
Well, that's a you problem because you should be a better detective.
Okay, what's your suggestion then?
I don't know, because I don't know the game.
I've played it for an hour.
Yeah, and
I
that's
must
an
have
hour
done the
more
training
than me.
mission that was holding my hand.
This doesn't seem very intuitive at all.
Are there any numbers around?
Could just say what's going on.
Oops, I'm in a loop. Why are you here? I'm part of the club. This a club? What's the club about?
Yeah, I think you keep going in a loop because you keep selecting roughly the same.
I think it all goes back to the same thing, to be honest.
Yeah, it does. That's awful.
Yeah. Well, we'll figure this out on the next episode, hopefully, or at least make a little bit of progress, just a little. Keep us going.
Or maybe fob it off, it depends.
We'll see. Until then,
Bye.
ta-da!